So, have you ever been betrayed before? Have you ever experienced deep pain after somebody that was close to you betrayed you? I want to talk to you guys about how betrayal might be for your benefit. And it all comes from Jesus's life. I was reading through the gospel, specifically during Easter time, because you guys know that during Easter time we start talking about the resurrection, the things that transpired that led to Jesus's death. You got the triumphal entry, Palm Sunday, you got Good Friday, you got all these good things. But many of us never talk about what Jesus had to endure from one of his disciples, which was Judas. Judas, the the betrayer, the one who betrayed Jesus and sold him off to these officers who would later seize Jesus, arrest him, and lead him to be crucified. And I think it's interesting that although Jesus knew that Judas would betray him, that Jesus still invited him to be a part of his inner circle. It's crazy to me that Jesus would know in his right mind that Judas would betray him, and he still invited him to be a part of the 12 disciples. I find it strange that whenever we find people in our lives that is susceptible to betray us, we would be quick to cut them off. But Jesus was not quick to cut off the people that would deny him. He wasn't quick to cut off people that would betray him. He was quick to onboard them and to connect with them because he knew that there was a greater purpose behind it. What if Jesus knew that Judas would betray him because it would benefit him? You see, when you read the scripture, we know that the betrayal led to Jesus's victory. It led to Jesus's elevation. Because if he was not betrayed, I'd like to argue that the fulfillment of the prophecy would not be fulfilled. The prophecy would not be fulfilled. It was prophesied in the book of Isaiah. The prophets was literally saying that Jesus would be betrayed. And it happened. And Jesus knew that it would happen. And he willingly leaned into it. He willingly embraced what he was about to endure. I think that's powerful. And I think that there's something that we could lean into, that we could even apply to our own lives. Because let's be real, guys. I know that there are some of you who have gone through betrayal. Be real. There are some people who are watching me right now. You've been betrayed by a friend, a family member, someone that is close to you. And it hurts. It stings. It don't feel good. You want to give up on relationships. You want to do something that, man, it might lead you to go to jail, you know. But I want you to think about this for a second. And I'm about to go and get some work done. I just want to leave you with this. What if the betrayal is for your benefit? Think about that. What if the betrayal that you went through is for your benefit? Think about that. Like, think about it. Jesus endured and went through betrayal, and it benefited not only him, but it benefited us. Because if he wasn't betrayed, he would have never been handed over to these people that would crucify him. It led to our victory. Yes, it was troubling. It was painful. It was crazy for him to say that the one who sits with me at this table will betray me. And yet, it was the very thing that God used for our salvation. I want you to rethink that thing that you went through with that friend or that family member. Think about it. Could it be that God is using it to benefit you and to point to his glory? Could it be that that thing that you went through, that painful experience, those people that you really, 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 really love, that brought pain in your life, could it be that God is using that to highlight something about them to you and something about yourself? Because I find that if it wasn't, like, I want to be real with you guys about my personal life. If it wasn't for the betrayal that I experienced in my life, I would have never knew about who I am and what I like and what I don't like. Like, it was the betrayal that gave me great revelation about the type of friends I should be around. And perhaps you had to go through that betrayal so that God could give you a greater revelation about where he's taking you and who he's taking you with. Like, there's some people you got to partner with in order for you to go to the next level. But imagine if you partnered with the wrong people. Imagine if you partner with your betrayal. The betrayer in your group, the betrayer in your circle. You can benefit from the betrayer. You can benefit from the betrayal. Stop thinking that the bad things in your life cannot bring about good things in your life, because God has a way of turning the bad things in our lives to good things. The scripture tells us that he turns, in the book of Genesis, when Joseph was going through what he went through with his brothers put him in the pit. The scripture says that, it's not coming to you. I'm having a brain freeze. I don't know why. It just was in my mind. You meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. Y'all read that scripture before. Whatever the enemy meant for evil, God could use it for our good. Yes, you might be going through suffering. Yes, you might be going through pain. Yes, you might be going through betrayal. But you could benefit from the betrayal. You just got to see the purpose behind it. You just got to see the deeper meaning behind it. You just got to see that God could use it for your benefit. I hope that helps. I pray that you are having a wonderful day. If this was helpful to you, make sure you like this video, share this video, and subscribe. Like this live stream, share this live stream, and subscribe. If the Lord is putting it on your heart to support, consider becoming a Patreon. There's a link in my bio, the link in the description that you can click to support what we're doing here online. You can become a monthly partner for as low as $5 a month. That really helps me to continue to push out content that I'm doing right here. So if you have it in your heart, if the Lord is leading you to support, please prayerfully consider supporting. Your support really means a lot to me. And even if you can't support, your prayers are really, really meaningful to me in this ministry. Thank you guys. God bless you guys. I gotta go. I gotta get to work. I love you guys. Remember, you could benefit from your betrayer and your betrayals. God bless. Bye-bye.